The recently reinstated Member of Parliament is going to be initiating the big debate for the Congress. Gaurav Gogoi, Manish Tiwari and Deepak Beg are going to be following. That is the latest input that we're getting. Gogoi, Tiwari, they're also going to be speaking, but they're going to be speaking after Rahul. Remember, Rahul Gandhi was just reinstated as a Member of Parliament yesterday. Now all eyes are on the no confidence motion, which was essentially moved by both the Congress and the BRS a few weeks ago, all because they want a discussion on Manipur. That has been one of the main focus points when it comes to the opposition and the deadlock that we've been witnessing in Parliament since the Parliament session began on July 20th. Now remember, this breaking input is about how Rahul Gandhi is going to initiate the debate for the Congress, and Gaurav Gogoi, Manish Tiwari and Deepak Beg are going to follow, and they're going to be speaking after Rahul Gandhi. Now, to get us more on this latest input, we have our senior editor Pallavi Ghosh joining us right now. Pallavi, good morning. Can you give us more inputs about the fact that what we're learning right now is that Gogoi and Tiwari, they're going to be speaking after Rahul. Rahul is going to be initiating the debate.
So Gaurav Gogoi is the one who has moved the no confidence motion signed by other members of the India Front Alliance. So he's certainly going to put the motion on the table. That's how the procedure works. It's already listed in the list of business of Lok Sabha. So that's the time which has been allocated to it. So it's expected to start around noon, carry on till possibly around 6 or 7 in the evening. From the Congress party, I think the most high-profile leader is, of course, going to be Rahul Gandhi. First time going to break his silence after he comes back to Parliament and after he was disqualified as a Member of Parliament. What is it he's likely to speak? While the focus of the no-confidence motion is going to be Manipur, but clearly Manipur is not going to be the only issue which is going to be taken up. Attack on the Prime Minister, attack on the government, for breeding on what they call a politics of hate, of, for example, what happened in Haryana, and also the fact that the Prime Minister has remained silent. So all eyes will certainly be on Rahul Gandhi on one side and the Prime Minister on the other side, who is going to be there in the Lok Sabha today and give his reply on the 10th.
Now, when it comes to the no confidence motion, what are we likely to expect over the next couple of days? What exactly is the process?
Well, the no confidence motion is essentially an expression of lack of confidence in the government of the day. In this case, of course, being the NDA government. The last no confidence motion was around 2 years back, when I remember the TDP had actually taken out a motion on the Andhra reorganization or the special status bill. That had got defeated. But in the no confidence motion, every political party has allocated time on the basis of the number of members that they have, the strength that they have inside the House. Also, the no confidence motion, if it gets cleared, if it gets passed, then of course the government has to withdraw, or government has to resign. Well, in this case, there's no such worry, and even the opposition parties know it, because clearly the numbers are stacked in favor of the BJP. Then the question arises is, why was the need for a no confidence motion? Well, according to the India Front opposition leaders, that was the only way they could get the Prime Minister to come to Lok Sabha and speak on the Manipur issue inside the Parliament.
What is the inside scoop about the opposition strategy, especially when it comes to the no confidence motion? I mean, we just received those inputs about how Gogoi and Tiwari, they're going to be speaking after Rahul Gandhi.
No, they will not speak immediately after Rahul Gandhi, but there's a timing procedure which is given. So if one person from the Congress speaks, then the next goes to the BJP, and then then you keep coming back. As I've just mentioned, the strategy is essentially was to ensure that the Prime Minister comes inside the House. See, all along the opposition parties have been making the complaint that Manipur has been burning, and for 76 days the Prime Minister did not break his silence. But when he decided to speak, he spoke only outside the premises of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So despite the pressure, when they realized that the Prime Minister is not going to be coming into Lok Sabha, they came up with a no confidence motion, which was admitted by the Speaker. And since it's a motion which is against the government, the Prime Minister will of course have to be present there, and he will be present there, and he's going to respond to this on the 10th around 4 o'clock. But there's also going to be an intervention coming in from the Home Minister, Mr. Amit Shah, tomorrow, who's going to give an assessment of the ground situation.
All right, Pallavi, do stay with us, as we also want to get a word in from CNN News 18's Payal Mehta, who's also joining us on the line right now. Payal, good morning. So when it comes to the no confidence motion, tell us more about what we can expect. We just received our inputs from our senior editor, Pallavi Ghosh.
As far as the government is concerned, this debate which gets underway from 12 o'clock in the afternoon will be going on till 7 o'clock. And the government is most likely to field Senior Member of Parliament Nishikant Dubey to open the debate if Rahul Gandhi is the first speaker as well. But there is a lineup of senior ministers in the government, including Smriti Irani, who defeated Rahul Gandhi from Amethi. There is, of course, Nirmala Sitaram, Jyotiraditya Scindia, amongst the others as well. And on day 2, which is tomorrow, sometime in the evening, Home Minister Amit Shah will be intervening in the debate, and day after tomorrow at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon will be the reply by the Prime Minister. So it will be very interesting to see what the line of attack as far as BJP is concerned, because obviously the BJP will be saying that, on many issues, including the fact that they have tried to corner the Congress party on issues like corruption. They've also, hit out at the opposition unity in the past, in the past few days, very, very aggressively, led by the Prime Minister. And also the fact that the opposition does not want a discussion on anything. You saw the aggressive route that the Home Minister took yesterday, when he mentioned about 6 to 7 times, saying that I have offered that I would like to reply to the debate on Manipur, but the opposition does not really want. And why is the opposition opposing to now having a debate in the Rajya Sabha on the last day of Parliament? So obviously that's going to be the line of attack as far as the government is concerned. And if you remember, that there was a video which was being around that in 2018 itself the Prime Minister had predicted the opposition will bring another no confidence motion in 2023, and that's exactly what has happened. So that's going to be the line of attack as far as the opposition line of attack on the opposition is concerned. Obviously, the BJP will choose to attack the Congress party the most.
Absolutely. Payal, do stay with us. We also want to cross back over to CNN News 18 senior editor Pallavi Ghosh for more on this. Pallavi, so we were just talking about the fact that the opposition doesn't really have the numbers for this no confidence motion to be passed even after the discussion. So what exactly is the message that they're trying to send? Could this be called a waste of time?
No, I don't think it's fair to say that anything in Parliament can be called a waste of time. But the point, we were talking about this a short while back, the main angst of the opposition parties has been that the Prime Minister has not been coming inside the Lok Sabha, and he has not broken his silence on the Manipur issue inside the Lok Sabha. Why they are saying so is because when the Prime Minister did give a statement on Manipur, it was on the first day of the monsoon session, but it was during his customary media bite just outside the premises of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha at the gate where he comes in from. That is something which opposition parties, particularly the India Front opposition parties, are angry and upset about, saying that, he could have made the same statement inside the House. Why has he not even bothered to go to Manipur? Why has he not even called an all-party delegation which can go to Imphal along with the Prime Minister? So basically, at the no confidence motion, the entire trick, to use the words of the opposition parties, was that we can trick the Prime Minister to come to the Lok Sabha. What happens is when you move a no confidence motion, you say that you have a lack of confidence in the government of the day. So the head of the government, of course, who remains the Prime Minister, will come inside the House when the motion is being moved and when the discussion starts on a no confidence motion. So what is it that the opposition parties have got? According to them, they managed to get the Prime Minister inside the Lok Sabha. Second, they think they can corner him on the Manipur issue. And third, finally, he will speak on the Manipur issue inside the Lok Sabha.